Hi, this is Vince, and I wanted to give you my honest review of this Foxwell NT201 code reader and clearer for cars. I'm just going to read off on the back some of the stuff it does because I mostly use it just to read check engine lights and reset them or figure out what they are so they can be repaired. Or sometimes they're just something like a little sensor in a really hard to get to place, but it doesn't really do anything damage-wise. You can choose to leave it be and just reset it. But it basically, it works with all OBDI and EOBD compliant cars, light-duty trucks, SUVs, minivans, and hybrid vehicles. It's good to know it works with hybrids. It's a complete OBD2 support with CAN capabilities. Determines why the check engine light is on. It reads codes, clear codes, turns off the check engine light, resets monitors, displays complete live data stream, features on-screen code definitions, which I really like, so that I actually know what the code is. It can read freeze frame data, which shows engine conditions such as fuel trim, engine coolant temperature, things like that. IM readiness for hotkeys, make it easy to use this tool right out of the package. They do provide an instruction manual that has all the modes that it has and what they do, so that is kind of handy. I don't know a lot about cars, and I was able to use this just a few seconds out of the box, just reading the instructions quickly. It has automatic VIN acquisition and decoding. It shows the vehicle sensor data in text and graph format. It can retrieve vehicle information like the VIN, the CID, and the CVNs. It's multilingual, English, French, German, Polish, Russian, Spanish, Italian, and more. So it has a lot to it. And this is the unit itself. This is what it looks like. It's got a nice big display and a fairly long cord that connects up to your vehicle. In a minute, we'll go out to my vehicle and see if we can get the code that's on there and clear it. But I'll just show you when you put power to it, what it looks like, the display. It comes up like this, and then you have all those options, and you just use the buttons down here to select the options. It'll read your vehicle, and then it'll give you the code, and then you can choose to clear it. So let's go to my vehicle and see how this works. So I'm kind of trying to do this handheld. I have the OBD sensor set up and hooked up to my connector, and when it hooks up, it gives you this screen here. You can see up here that I do have a check engine light on. I need gas too, but we'll worry about that later. You got the check engine light on. So now I come down here and I want to check that check engine light. So while it's on the OBD sensor, I just press enter, and it's now going to scan and run its tests. Then it's going to tell me what the status is. I'm going to hit the enter button, and I'm going to go ahead and erase the previously stored data. And now it's going to ask me if I want to read the codes, and I do. I want to read the codes, and I want to read the stored codes that it just did. And it tells me there's 4 of them, and it gives me the code number, in this case P0457. It's generic evaporator emission system leak detected, maybe the fuel cap's loose. But you'll see there's 4 of them. I can scroll down with the down button, and it tells me what each one of them is. And they're all related to that same problem that would cost me quite a bit of money to fix, but it's really not an issue. So I don't have to get it taken care of. So I can just hit escape to go back to the previous menu. Can hit escape again to go back. And now I have the opportunity to erase the codes. Now let's go ahead and erase the codes. And we want to hit enter. Erase done. Codes are done. So I can now disconnect this from my car, and when I turn the car back on, the codes are gone. So if it's just something quick and temporary, it will get rid of the code. This will come back after I start the vehicle a few more times because it's an actual issue, but I just wanted to show you how it works. So that's the Foxwell NT201 OBD sensor. Again, it does a lot more than I know how to do with it. I'm not a mechanic, but just for doing the error codes like that, finding out what they are, being able to tell a mechanic what they are and get some good advice, this thing is great. So this is something I highly recommend.